Hi, this is Brian Marshall with the Site Company. Today we're going to do a tutorial that basically shows how you can take your product manager and you can use fields inside of it, namely the status field, to pull out certain product data. Now what we're going to do here, first of all, we're going to take a look at the site page. We've already logged in, that's why you see these buttons on the side. Now these are sale items and clearance items. You'll notice these are just nonsense images that we put in for each of those products. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the product manager, and you can see we've set this one to sale, and we have this one set to clearance, and this one also set to sale. Now that's a status. If you go in and you look at the product ID, you can see we have statuses here. They are, in this particular case, sold out, sale, not active, which is the default status when you add a product in, and then active, which is just a general category. Now, in order to populate those particular fields on that page, you just simply have to change the status to either sale or clearance. I'm going to show you how that works. So basically, once you've changed any of your product items statuses to sale or clearance, they're going to appear in this grouping. Now, we're going to take one particular product. Let's see. Let's take this one. This is an active one here. And we're going to change that status to sale. And then we just go ahead and we save that. And we're all done with that, so we can go back to the site because we want to see our handiwork. And now we go to Styling Rentals, and voila. We find that that new product is there. And that's all you have to do in order to change those items so that they appear. Now that's the bare bones version of this. Now if you want to get a little more in depth, you can actually go to the page itself and you can see what's going on here, and I'm going to show that to you just so you have a good sense of how it all comes together and it works. Now in this particular case we're looking at the styles page. Now we go down here to the code input box. Now you can see right here we've got this bit of code here that says my product. The word sale is the search term, and this 100 just tells it to only return 100 results. We don't want to return more than 100, so that's the limiting number. That's how many it's limited to. So, and we look down here, my product, clearance, and my product again. If you were to just copy and paste this section right here, and then you were to put that into any other page, it would actually do the same thing. Now what's interesting is that this word here is simply a search term. It could be red balloons in the product status. In fact, you can create new product statuses. It doesn't matter what terms you use or what status you want to call it. It's going to search for whatever you put in here. So let's take that outlandish example, red balloons. If you were to type red balloons in here instead of sale, and then you were to create a status, and I'll show you how to create one right now, and you were to create a new status, it would return only those items. And you can put those on any page. They're usable on any page you want. Okay, so let's go to products, and I'm going to show you how to do this just so you know how to create your own. And we want to create a status. Now we don't want sale, or we don't want anything else, so we're going to go in here and we're going to type in red balloons. Oops. Actually, let's just type in balloon. Okay, so we save that, and then we go over here. We're going to go back to that particular page. Go to styles. Now all I'm trying to demonstrate here is how you could actually create your own search field. We're going to copy all this here. Alright, and we're going to come over here. We're going to edit this to balloons. And we're going to change this to the search term balloon. Okay, now you see what we've done. We've just basically changed the search term. We've created a new status called balloon, and we're going to save that. Now let's go back to the page. Okay, now you can see this under balloons, we have a new category. Now, if you go back into the Products Manager, you'll note since we entered a new category, it's now available to us to select for other categories. See, balloon is now available. Now, something you should note, if you remove all the instances in the database of a particular category, that category itself will disappear. So that's something worth noting. But this demonstrates to you how you can go about creating your own, how you can manage existing ones, and how you can go about creating your own statuses. And the same is true of categories. You can do the same thing with categories. But let's just stick to statuses because that's easy enough to remember. But you can go ahead and copy that code, put it in on any page, and as long as it matches those products, it will return that particular field. And that's it.